And hello everybody, welcome back to another video. So today, while I'm waiting on some potions brewing because we need some fire res pots for some stuff I want to do, I need to do a bit of talking. So as of late, we haven't really had much of a schedule. Stuff's been kind of random. I've been posting as consistently as I would like to be. So what we're gonna do is I've got a new schedule ready that we're gonna do, which you might notice it's a survival video on a Wednesday, I believe. Yeah, that should be right. Which, kind of weird, but that's how things are gonna be from now on. Let me just start at Sunday and work our way through. So Sundays are gonna be survivals, and this isn't permanent, but I need something to go off of. Monday's gonna be CTMs. Tuesday is going to be some form of modded. I still haven't figured out totally what mod pack I want to do yet, but it'll probably end up being something kind of like a Project Ozone sort of thing, or like Stone Block, something like that. It probably won't be either one of those because I've already done both of them, but yeah, it'll probably be something similar. Then Wednesday is gonna be survival videos. Thursday is going to be CTM. Friday is going to be modded again. And then Saturday is going to be creative recaps. And I messed up somehow with this. How did awkward potions make it so far down? And whatever. But yeah, so that's the new schedule. And we're going to go from there. As I said, this isn't, finalized yet or anything. This is just the current plan for what we're going to do, and who knows how it'll go from there. But yeah, hopefully this works out and it'll be tweaked with, once I finish the airborne CTM map, we'll probably be looking at something different because, I don't know, doing CTMs is consistently seems a bit just not really my thing, excuse me. But yeah, so now on to today's video. I got some plans. You might be wondering, why do you need a bunch of fire res pods? Well, we're gonna be spending some time in the nether today, and I don't feel like getting roasted alive, so I'm gonna take fire res with me. But so there's a couple things we need to do. First off, I know why it's awkward potions. We need more magma green because we don't have enough magma green, hence why awkward potions. So the first thing I want to do is head down to the basalt delta that's this way a little ways, and we're gonna farm some magma cream. I don't have any plans for a farm or anything. I think I'm just gonna kill some magmas, and yeah, should work out. But anyway, guys, I'll catch you shortly. Man, I always forget how large that warped forest is, and how messed up this delta is. I'm pretty sure they changed the generation pretty significantly, because they don't spawn anything like this anymore. So I'm pretty sure what happened is they had the generation different when they made this. Which actually, speaking of that, there's some things we need to talk about. So basically, with the first 1.17 snapshot coming out, I want to move on to the snapshots eventually. However, I'm not interested in moving over yet, because here's the thing: the generation's still essentially the same. I think it might be that, if I can say what I'm thinking properly, mountain generation might be a little different. I don't know for sure, but either that or I just found a weird mountain when I was in the snapshot looking at things. But yeah, point is, Y60's still sea level or whatever. So not really. And the caves are all the same. So even though there's some new crafting recipes, I'm pretty sure like a lot of them take copper and stuff like that. So yeah, it's not really much for me to do in the new update. So I want to wait until it'll be worth running halfway across my world to you know, get new generation. And I mean, I shouldn't have to go too far to find new generation. It's still a fairly new world. I mean, it hasn't even been around for a whole year yet, I don't think. We'll be coming up on a year soon. But yeah, not that old of a world. And we've only made so much progress, so it's not. It won't take a long time to find new generation. But still, I don't want to waste new generation, especially since, you know, as stuff changes for like, you know, probably eventually 1.18, blah blah blah, and future updates, I want to be able to easily find my way. And yeah, that's just kind of the deal. That's where we're at on the new snapshot. But yeah, I'm gonna farm some more magma cream and then we're gonna run back. Okay, so I've returned, and there's... I didn't end up really collecting more magma cream. I collected some basalt, though. Basalt. I think it's basalt. I don't know. I feel like that I should probably... That's some pronunciation I should probably know, but... Yeah, so basically, I want to connect this path over to the path that's over here. Let's see here. I just want to start with this. And run this along. This will actually probably be faster to do it like this, assuming I can place it the proper speeds. There we go. Alright, yeah. And then around here, let me just say, new nether music is so cool. Like, I've had my music sounds off for so long now that, like, the nether update came out and I just didn't hear any of the new music. But actually, I've had my music back on for a while now, and, ooh, I like it. Like, it really adds to kind of that... like, not spooky, but kind of spoopy vibe, if you know what I mean. Like, yeah, it's not quite enough to call it spooky, but like, it's got kind of a general vibe to it. I don't know. I'm doing a bad job of explaining myself. But yeah, there we go. Now we got kind of a basic path connected. It's kind of a straight, it's more square or rectangular or whatever compared to the previous path, but that's just that's mostly a change in the way I've been building lately. I much prefer to have things a bit more orderly like that. But yeah, so then I'm gonna kill some striders because string, am I right? Oh, I don't have fire res anymore. Let's just set that there and drink a potion of fire resistance. I don't want to fall into the lava and die. Yeah, but we'll be able to get quite a bit of string from these guys. Let's just check this one over. Looting is a wonderful thing. Okay, 53 string. Yeah, so like, pretty much like this, we're going to be able to get our roof of looms done at some point. It's still going to take quite a while. Let's toss some junk in here. But yeah, I think that might be all I'm going to show in the nether for this episode. I'm going to put in a bit more work, freedom, blah, 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 but I'll see all of you guys in a little bit. So I'm about to head to the overworld, but let me just show you guys something. So first off, we got a decent amount of warp fungus. So many roots. So many roots. It is just insane how many roots I get from that. This thing, like, man, I went around and collected some bone blocks from Soul Sand Valley and put all the bone in here and just whoosh. Just all the bones. But yeah, these guys are coming along nicely. But yeah, I think it's time to head to the overworld. Okay, we're back in the overworld. And let me just say, it is a little annoying to know after all that work I put in, I still only have 42 looms. I really need to find a spider spawner. Like, that's really gonna be the way to get stirring. The problem is actually finding said spider spawner. But yeah, I don't know. The Strider farm might be enough for this project, but I really want a spider farm because I can just set up a basic drop farm and have a minecart with a hopper running underneath. Pretty simple, I believe, assuming it still works as I said. But yeah, okay, but yeah, now I need to figure out what the next project is. So I thought about it for a bit, and it feels a bit wrong to start another big project right now with the chest room and me still needing to connect these hills. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bit of time into the hills, and you know, first and foremost thing I want to do is get that connected over, and then I'll figure out different layers and stuff, and you know, I want to kind of space it out in different layers, kind of like how that's set up. Which it's a phantom, because I never sleep. But yeah, so that's the plan. See how it goes. But I'll put in a bit of work and see you guys once I've got something to show. Okay, guys, so I put, I don't know, about 45 minutes of work in, and we got this side pretty much completely done. This is probably about how this is going to look. Obviously, some grass to grow. I might have to put some more grass on it for it to grow. Blah, blah, blah. And then I have the second layer done up front, which, let me just say, already having that second layer makes it look a lot better. And I also made it tiered instead of all the same level. So once it goes down and has all the different levels, it should look a lot nicer. I'm going to eventually have to do the same thing on the back end, but I'm going to make it look a lot rougher and not put quite as much work into the backside, because yeah, I probably don't need to do quite as much for that. So then the other thing I want to do is I want to set up storage systems for all of the cows and pigs and stuff, mobobbers. Right? No, that's wrong. It's gonna go 1, 2 and hit this post, but it's supposed to be next to this post. Okay, yeah. So put a barrel on either side, and then let's grab some water. Just gonna need that. Okay, and then we need to dig out our area. Further, which luckily I actually slept the previous night, so I don't have to go hurry up and sleep just because night's setting. Boom, there we go. And then I have black and white concrete to mix for this. I figured that's the best way to go about it. This is probably the best design I can go for. Just set that there. And there we go. Put the glass over. And then the other thing is I want to replace this with black and white concrete. Where is it? Okay, and then let's just get all these ready to go. There we go. Boom. Yeah, that looks so much better. Maybe a light gray and a black would have worked a little better for cows, but I still feel like this looks so many times better than it did before. Like, I don't know, just something about it. Okay, and then for this end, we just need to do this because I already did pink concrete over there. Which I guess I should have checked. I might have had some leftover pink concrete. Too late now, I already made more, but yeah. This might have been a bit of... might have wasted a bit of sand, gravel, pink dye, etc. But it's fine. Boom. I will say, I shouldn't have put the pink sheep and the pigs right next to each other, but it'll be fine. So then the big thing about this now is, since I haven't set up any storage for the farms yet, I can, for example, come in with some carrots, which I need to set up actual storage for the farms, but that's fine. But then, let's see, breed the pigs, and then I can put the carrots just like in the bottom right corner, so in that way I have them here to breed them with, and then I'll do the same thing with wheat by the cows. But yeah, I feel like that kind of finishes off this area, because not having the areas for the pigs and cows made it feel a little wrong when you were flying over it, but now it feels right. Black and white mixture for the cows does look a little weird. I might have just wanted to do a solid block, but it's too late now. But yeah, so future project is definitely going to be setting up some form of storage for all of the farms, which I might do something similar to what we have here. I also still need to put beetroots in, which I'm not super concerned about, but I'm gonna have to do it at some point. And then only other thing for me to do real quick here is I do need to finish lighting this up. I was actually lighting it up, trying to light it up like I think 20 minutes ago, and I hadn't slept for a couple nights in a row, so a phantom kept knocking me off, so it's just like, I'm gonna go sleep. Yeah, because I think that was not the night before this one, but before that. So about 20 minutes ago, right? Started to sleep. Daytime, nighttime. Oh, it would have been about 30 minutes ago. But yeah, so there we go. I might have done the math wrong on how long it was, but whatever. Looking nice. I'm pretty satisfied with how this is turning out. Once we have like down there lit up, it's gonna look a lot nicer. But yeah, that extra layer and actually having it at different heights just adds so much. And that's gonna be mostly covered up, blah blah blah. But yeah, lots of work to do. It's coming out along really nicely. Also, in terms of the schedule, for anybody who's made it this far in the video, let me know what you guys think about the schedule and what changes you'd like to make me to make, and blah blah blah. What series you'd like to see, because as I said, very fluid. I might not even end up being something other than modded too for Wednesday, Friday. I think it's Wednesday, Friday, or sorry, Tuesday, Friday, depending on if you guys want to see something else. But yeah, as I said, let me know. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.